Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Hangar Studios Flight 713. Today's flight time will be about 1 hour and 13 minutes following takeoff. The content creator of this flight is Captain Godwin Grimm, and this is your favorite developer, B4 Gunner. Please make sure that your seat back is in the upright position, your tray table is closed, and your seatbelt is fastened. We recommend that you continue to fasten your seatbelt while seated during the flight. Also refrain from using any electronic devices during takeoff and landing for safety reasons. Your cooperation will be much appreciated. If there is anything we can do for you, please let us know. We wish you a pleasant flight. Thank you.
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things is not the same. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. That music's loud. Music's loud. Music's loud. I don't like that loud. I love loud music, but not when I'm trying to talk. There we go. That's better. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be starting a stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome everybody to Friday Night Bush Flight. Oh shit. Got me singing Sesame Street songs. There's Reaper, Icarus. I didn't see Icarus. He's right here flying. Get this big bird in the air tonight, shall we? Big old bird, fun as hell. There's Mr. Brett Plays. I gotta change up here. Let's see. There we go. Now I can see what's going on. Alright. I got all my screens running where they're supposed to be. See if we can get in the air. Controls are working. Let's get the brakes off. It is off, right? No, off. This thing's got great visibility. Oh, Mr. Brett, how are you doing? Good morning. I can't ever get the short takeoff ability of this thing. I get awful short landing. What do we do? Heidi donated $5. Again? Or is that catching up from the other day? Get this old bird up in the air first. Better get the flight plan up so we can see. There's no flight plan. There we go. We're going right off sideways. I can't ever get this bird in the air like it's supposed to. A little headachy, maybe not enough water, I suspect. Oh, that's not good. Oh shit, we stalled it right off the bat too. Oh shit. Nobody saw anything. There's a gunner too. Oh, Reaper's just skimming the bottom there. Oh man, I should have used more runway. I got a freaking load of fuel on. That was off to a great start. I can't ever get the short takeoff out of this. I've tried. Gear up, keep the noise down, the nose down. Sitting in the plane, carry on. That sucks. Throttle lock? Did I? Where's the throttle lock? Where's my throttle? Up here. Yeah, the gust lock is unlocked. The throttle lock. I got the gust lock undone. That's the gust lock for. That's for the controls. We'll get her. We gotta get on course. Everybody else on. Only one person on course. Everybody else is like heading off over there. Gunner's on course. Just gotta get the nose down, get the speed up, get the flaps up. It should be good. I always try to take off too quick with it. I've heard all the stories about how This thing can take off in such a short distance. And I just can't ever get it to do that. They do have 72% fuel on board. That's probably it. You don't have a proper flight plan? That's it. But we might end up going a lot slower than you. Just follow Gunner. He's taking off in the Navion. Oh, we were at 6,000 feet, so that's probably technically I hate Colonel Indiana along with you, right? Yeah, now it's 65. Yeah, well, that was the problem with the runway was at like 6,000 feet too, and I forgot about that. Heavy fuel. Technically, it took off. Short distance crash right after. Exactly. Did take off. You are correct. It's at 6,000 feet. That's the killer. That's one of the reasons I chose this thing, because it's supposed to be a good high altitude bird. I really should have brought out the Caravan, but I like this one. Maybe next week we'll use Caravan. Get her trimmed out where it's supposed to be. That would help immensely. Oh yeah, you gotta fly every minute of it too. It takes a little bit to get her trimmed out properly. Just concentrating on leaning it out so I don't rip the engine apart. Okay. Oh shit, am I still on? Is that why it's not leaning out properly? No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm still on quad engine. That might be why. Look at this, they're way the hell up there and the smoke effect's way the hell down here. Frank the Tank. Who the hell's Frank the Tank? Sounds familiar. I'm too lazy right now to add everyone. but you just did the add everyone. Oops, looks like Frank just parked it in the dirt. Who is Gus and why does he have a lock named after him? Let's all go streaking. Well, it's warm enough. Yeah, we decided to stay out of the high mountains. I did a flight plan that went up there, but this plane can't go up there. So we're going to stick to the lower mountains, which are still 10,000 feet. But those get up to almost 20,000 over there, 20 plus thousand. So we weren't going to go over there. We're sticking to the lower edge of the mountains. It'll still be a fun flight. Still got a bunch of stuff to fly in, but. From the movie Old School, Frank the Tank said, let's all go streaking. I don't know, I never watched it. Pretty much if it wasn't sci-fi, I probably didn't watch it. Of course, I am quite addicted to Reacher right now because I love the books and the TV shows. So good. What's better than Tom Cruise's Reacher? How did a guy that's only like 5'4" get to be Reacher? I don't even think he's 5'4". Why am I getting torque out of this thing? Oh, it's the wind. Yeah, I know it. And Tom Cruise got to be a Reacher in a couple of the movies. No, he is not. He's not even 5'7". No way. I've met him. He can't even be that. He didn't even come to my shoulder. He's a cocky little asshole, too. Just Googled it. I don't care what he's spouting off as being 5'7". Did you know in the movie Top Gun he had to walk in a ditch, or Goose had to walk in a ditch most of the time, or Tom was up on a platform so it didn't look like he was so short? With heels on, yeah. I'm not a fan of Tom Cruise to begin with. Ever since that day he had his little tantrum over me having keys to his car because his wife wanted me to pick him up in their car, not mine. He had a fit that I had keys to his car. It never worked for him again. One trip for him. But now, James Tolkien, the actor who's the, oh yeah, you could get really good women. But James Tolkien, the actor who played the captain of the ship in Top Gun, now he's a nice guy. He's a hell of a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. His wife's really nice, Parmalee, really nice. She, you're way the fuck up there and you're kicking up dust. Yeah, there's definitely a bug in that. I mean, not yours, it's all planes that do dust. His wife does, I don't know, she probably still does. She probably doesn't now. She's old. Retired or dead. I haven't seen her in ages, but she used to do all the costumes for Cats. Broadway musical, but she did all the ones for Cats. There's Mrs. TPHI flying down low. Look at that. You don't see that every day. Going underneath me. Getting brave. Heard you're dead. Hey. Hey, Big Al. No, I mean, she might be dead. She was old 30 years ago. No, I don't know. I haven't seen her in ages. I haven't been up to Lake Placid in ages. I stay away from there like the plague. He's funny. He's got a Volkswagen thing. He's also got a Lotus Elise. Yeah, she old, she dead. Yep. He's got this beautiful Lotus Elise, and what's he drive around in most of the time? This little old Volkswagen thing. And when it's cold out, he'll be out there with his fur hat on and a fur coat, driving the Volkswagen thing because the heater doesn't work. Because it's one of those ones that took the heat from the exhaust. He's bombing around in a Volkswagen thing. It's snowing out. I got to meet him back in the 80s when I first met him. It was 84, 85. I was working at an electronic shop doing computers for electronic shop in high school. And he's a big old-time radio fan, and I mean, as far as old radios, he loves old radios, old tube-style radios, and he would always buy them and then bring them in, and my boss would fix them up and get them working again. My boss could fix the old tube radios, so that was neat. That's how I got to meet him and his wife through the shop. But they have a little house down in the river, and it's not even a big fancy house either. It's a really nice, modest little house. Offered me a pudding pop. Somebody live up here? Looks like it, doesn't it? They either live up here or they mined up here. No, it looks like it's terraced for gardening. Maybe not. Maybe that's just the natural ripples. Looks like somebody's done some mining or something up here. Maybe not. There was definitely something going on up here. Yeah, I probably should be doing what Reaper's doing and getting up there around 11,000, 12,000 feet. I gotta do it now without stalling. Why do I always do this? Like every single time. Hills have eyes up here. We're gonna just do a quick circle and gain a little bit of altitude before stalling. Try to get up that pass. Nope, that's too far. Don't lean it that far out. I forget this one's... Yeah. This one, the mixture lever, when I go to 50%, shuts it all the way off. Now I'm going to stall it. Yeah, that's good. Just get around this corner. Funky reflections on the prop, like right there and there. There might be lights on. The lights? Yeah, the lights on. Yeah, we should be good by the time I get my nose down just a touch. I'll stall it again. This is a good spot for that carbon cup with the nitrous. Then you can just rip up that hillside. There we go. I think I'll make it now. And nose down a little, get some speed. Don't descend, just speed. There we go. This thing doesn't have turbochargers, does it? That you can kick on? No, not that I see. Because I'm probably rolling. Yeah, we're rolling. Good way to die. Paying attention to instruments instead of out the windshield. I'm not even working at the instruments. Connor's just going for as much altitude as he can get. But yeah, we're not playing today. He was saying he'd like to challenge, not this week. This week he's like, no challenge this week. I'm just getting up there and getting out of here. Man, my plane's getting all dirty. Oh, speaking of, I didn't speak anything. If any of you get a chance, take a look at the two pictures I put up in, I'm sure several of you saw them. I was working on Grumpy Old Traveler. It's not doing Grumpy real well. I don't know why. But there's a couple pictures that I really like. Let me know which one you guys like best. Trying to do a grumpy old traveler. Well, I got a couple t-shirts made before I head out on my trip, so I figured I better get them done today, so I got them in the mail before I leave. So if you'd all be so kind as let me know which one you happen to like best. They will be available for you to buy as well. I'm sure most of you don't want one, but they're going to be up. I'm just putting them up so I can have a couple to travel with. They are over in the Discord, and I'll tell you in just a second. They're in Discord in clips and highlights, maybe? Yeah, clips and highlights. There's two of them. I like them both, and I have the flannel jacket too, which is... I couldn't get them without the glasses, but I tried. I told it no glasses, and it didn't turn out it didn't put out what I was looking for. And they got real Amtrak trains, which is cool. I like that one. The bottom one's an Amtrak as well. What channel? Clips and highlights, Brett. Clips and highlights. The first one was your favorite? I think that was my favorite as well. Because it looks a little psychotic. It looks much more like, yeah. Looked a little psychotic in that one. Yes, I am. I know it. Make both. Yeah, I just want to settle on one. Yeah, he looks a little unhinged. The other one looks a little too friendly. You know, I don't want to make both. I want to settle on one that I like the most, because that's going to be a splash screen for the train trip as well for the videos. Dude, I like the look on the face of the first one. Yeah, I know. The baggage in the backpack is pretty cool. So I have almost the exact same color bag and backpack. The suitcase, I have this almost the same color suitcase and backpack. Yeah, but I like the, I don't know. That's my thing. I like the first one looks a little unhinged. The second one looks more happy. And I was telling that Grumpy, and it didn't do Grumpy. I don't know why it didn't do Grumpy. I guess it doesn't cost anything to do one of each. Put them both up. But yeah, it is, because both have things I like. I do like the first one more in the fact that you can see it's Amtrak, because it says it's an actual Amtrak train. You can see it on. The other was an Amtrak too. You just can't. If you don't know, it's just a generic train. But I told the AI, Amtrak train, the whole 9 yards. Did it really? I did like 40 of them today. Trying out different styles. And those are my 2 favorites out of 40 some pictures. I blame William Kelly entirely for it. Teaching me all about AI. That it can do stuff like that. It's all his fault. Smells like my wife's cooking bacon. Ooh. Looks like clouds just popped in. Or they were there and I just didn't see them. Bacon. I know you're not technically supposed to use the AI generated stuff for profit, but we'll see. I mean, I'm not going to make a shitload of profit on it. And not if you read the fine print, it's not. Free to use it, but not free to profit from it. The fine print on that's really not 100%. You can use it. You can use it all you want. You can't profit from it. It's worded really funky. There's Icarus. There's Mighty down low. Might have to make a loop. Or just go over to the right of that ridge and follow forward. Oh, and out. There's Reaper. TPHI's had enough. He's out. And Guilty's charged, but I'd like to see him prove it. Well, it'd be real easy to prove mine. You can just, I'm sure somewhere there's a copy saved. Well, I know there's a copy saved. I can go back and look at all 40 of them. Yeah, there's Icarus upside down. Actually, that's the plane I should have brought in. I keep saying that. We'll use it one of these weekends. For sure. One of these Fridays. Not weekend. One of these Fridays. Ugh. My dad is still testing positive for COVID. I'm finally... You run out of lift there, Icarus? Or are you just diving down for some fun? Like ripping down that valley. He's ripping down the valley. I think we can rip down that valley all the way from here. I think. Alright, we'll get some speed out of this now. Pull up. What is smog, isn't it? Yeah. So instead of Draco, use smog. Whoops. Way too fast. You couldn't use Draco because Draco is... You made it look like Draco. Put a turbo prop in the wheel gun, but he couldn't call it Draco. They called it smog. You like that movie, what was it, Air America? One of those, a big old plane like this. I would have called it Puff. Yeah. I think I put way too much fuel on. Maybe not. How pretty this is. I flew this earlier. Different airplane. Unfortunately, I should have done it with this one. Completely different airplane in VR. You started with 100% fuel. Oh man. Yeah, but you at least didn't pull up and stall immediately. I didn't trim out my. I didn't lean my engine out before I even put the throttles forward, which was the first mistake. I didn't plan on being over 6,000 feet high. You know what I keep forgetting? I keep forgetting this, and I shouldn't, but I keep doing it. I keep forgetting. Oh, Discord. Hey, I'm in voice if anybody wants to jump in. I keep forgetting Friday night's supposed to be voice chat for everybody if you want to jump in. I always forget. Did I just disconnect in my own chat? I keep forgetting that's what it's for. No, there's Gunner, but I can't hear him. Why can't I hear him? I can't hear Gunner.
You can't me because I'm not talking.
Now I can hear you. Now I can start to hear you. Ah, you're gone.
Yeah, I think I have to switch where my mic is.
There, I think that's better. You can hear your microphone now. Keep forgetting. Somebody got to remind me at the start of the damn stream. Fridays are supposed to be in voice. We can all hang out in voice. If you want. If you don't want, that's fine too.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Oh, Jesus, that's close. This is
You
a
gotta
little
get your
green prop
fireworks and all your alcohol.
What's that? Like firework? For what?
For beer.
For what? I had a work time hearing you.
Because, you know, out there in them Redneckville, everybody likes to shoot off their shotguns and blow up stuff.
Oh, for New Year's?
Yeah.
Nah. I'm going to be sitting down here flying planes all night. From 6 to around 1. Still a little after midnight anyways.
Where are you flying to and from?
We're starting in Chicago.
Chi-town.
We're going to follow the train tracks as far as we get. When we get to Denver, that's when it really kicks off. So we're going to get some high-speed planes between Chicago and Denver. And Denver will switch over to a Carbon Cub, because that's when the flight starts to get incredible down through that valley.
Hey, did you see Jonk's got his goal for his dad?
Yeah, I see they hit the 10 gram. It's awesome.
I hope he heals quick. That's sad. This time of year to be hit with that.
Yeah, well, at least they weren't raising money for a funeral, so that's always a good thing. Always look on the bright side. I'm serious.
That's one way to look at it.
It sucks they were raising money for recovery, but it was recovery. They weren't raising money for a funeral.
My aunt passed away a week before
What's that?
Christmas. My aunt passed away. She was my only living aunt on my mom's side of the family.
Oh, that's too bad.
She was 82.
Over here. No, it's really weird. On both my dad's side and my mom's side, the youngest on both have died. Not the oldest. The youngest on both have passed away.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Oh, both of my grandmas lived to be 95, which is kind of weird.
Why is it weird to live to 95?
Because they both did it.
We always kept trying to get my aunt and uncle to put their name in the Guinness Book of World Record for the world's longest married couple. And my great aunt and great uncle, when they were married back on the farm, he was like 14 and she was 12. And they both lived to 100. He was like 100.
Oh, wow.
She was like 100. And he was like 102 before they passed away.
Could you imagine?
I know people freak out when they hear, "Oh, they married her when he was 12. He's raped." That was done back then.
That's how it was done.
That was Civil War times, just about. That's fucking.
They were lucky if they lived to be 40.
I know it, and they both made it. He was 102 and she was 100 when they passed away. And they didn't want to be bothered with it. Like, call Guinness for the world's longest married. We don't want to be bothered. We just want to enjoy ourselves. Okay. Hugh and Gladys. The thing I remember most about them is they had a coconut monkey. I mean, the stupidest thing in the world to remember. They had a coconut monkey from their trips on their shelf.
What's a coconut monkey?
They take coconut shells and make a monkey out of it. No bacon.
Okay.
Thanks, Colin. I hear your voice and now imagine I can smell bacon cooking. The dangers of bacon. Colin and bacon. It used to be a thing that was, and you know what? There was a, back in the 80s, there was a gaming thing. One of the gaming magazines had Coconut Monkey was their mascot. Man, that's going back there. Did cut some ham, make a sandwich. You know what I had today? For breakfast, I ran out of bacon, which is a horrible thing, but I ran out of bacon. I didn't feel like going to the store. And I had one potato left over from making stuff the other night. I had one potato and I had a can of ham. Or a can of Spam. I cut up the potato, fried it up, and then chopped the Spam up and threw it in there. It was actually really good. I'll probably die from the Spam preservatives, but it was good.
Check this out. I put on the terrain on the GPS on the 750, and at the altitude I'm at, it's black everywhere until we hit waypoint 23, and then it's all red.
Spam, I like Spam, and they got turkey Spam too. All the more for you. I like Spam. I'll slice it up and put it on a sandwich. Cheese and mayonnaise. I cubed it all up with the potatoes. I cubed up the potatoes and I cubed up the Spam. It was good.
I have bologna. Does that count?
Bologna?
Yeah.
A fried bologna sandwich?
Yep.
I haven't had a fried bologna sandwich in ages.
I have fried bologna, and then I put that rotisserie chicken that they sell at the deli, and salami with cheese.
There you go. Should we put the gear down and try to skip our tires on this lake up here? No, absolutely not. Not in this thing. Not even gonna try. I like Spam. They got turkey Spam now. The bacon Spam, don't waste your money. It doesn't taste like bacon at all. It's supposed to have chopped up bacon in it. Doesn't process to the point where you can't even tell there's bacon in it. So apparently there's a dinner you can have in New York City on New Year's Eve. It's a dinner for two, and it's $20,000 for dinner for two. Now it's expensive, yeah. It used to be really for cheap meat, but now it's crazy. Now it's gotten really, you know what's gotten really expensive? The canned corned beef, because I've always made my own corned beef hash with the can of corned beef and chopped up potatoes, French potatoes, and now the corned beef's so expensive. Look at this. We've even got construction cranes out here. I'm always amazed at the shit that thing flies. Used to fry up bologna, yeah. Yeah, it used to be a poor man's food, absolutely. Now it's fairly expensive. I get it on sale though. I love it. You can throw it on your shelf and it'll be there for 10 years. You can take it down and it's just as good as the day you put it on the shelf. It's silly. They were saying it's got beluga caviar. They've taken the tomahawk steaks and coated them with gold leaf. Oh, it's fucking bonkers. They had it on the news tonight. Oh shit, I should have been climbing. I just realized we gotta go up over that. More construction cranes. At 20 grand for dinner. That's insane. Which valley? Which? I can't remember. There. That's the one I'm going up? Yeah, right there. I'm going up on this side of it. There we go. We're good. We're good to go. Yeah, could you imagine 20 grand for fucking dinner? I used to drink Goldschlager, which had gold leaf in it. Bling, who blinged? What is that? Oh, Wizard 90210. Oh, like, just subscribe. I like this old TV show, 90210. I never watched it, but I am addicted to Reacher. I said that already. I'm addicted to the TV show Reacher. The new monsters, the new Godzilla TV show is not great. Oh, for God's sake, bloody rich people and putting gold on everything. I know it. And then eating it and shitting it out. Like, you're going to put it on something, put it on something that you can at least keep around. So apparently the Saudis have, yeah, they were going to stop selling oil, cutting down oil. They just found a huge gold deposit, so they're still going to be rich. They just found like a monster gold deposit. The land is freaky up here. Look at this. Valley's really weird looking.
Yeah, the color of it looks like it's a trail coming from the mountain. It's up ahead.
No, it probably was a wash of some kind down there. One of the rich people I used to work for said, find something that's really hard to get that tastes like shit, make it really expensive, and rich people will buy it and eat it and say it's great. Even though they know it tastes like shit, they'll insist it tastes great. You just got to make it taste really bad, and make it hard to get, make it super expensive, and they'll eat it and say it's amazing. Other than have no taste, just lots of money. He was a character.
That's what you do when you don't know what to do with your money.
Yeah. Oh.
Spend $20,000 on a meal.
You know, I was talking with a guy that went from college to being a billionaire. Nick, again, started TripAdvisor when he was in college. And he said it was weird. He got to a point where he said it was weird. He suddenly hit a point in his life where everything was free. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Everything's free. He goes, you don't care what it costs anymore. Everything is effectively free. Because it doesn't matter to you. You have so much money, the price of anything doesn't matter to you. That's fucked up. I hate having to keep my gold all over the place, so I usually just tear the foil off and eat the chocolate inside. Makes it lighter. The only gold I get is wrapped around Ferrero Rochers. Ferrero? I don't know. Fucking how to say it. Rocher chocolates. That's the only gold I ever get. We're gonna start climbing now. I just know we got to get up over that ridge up there. So I have me throwing out my magnum peppers. You gotta use them to get wrappers. Oh, there's a crosswind or something here blowing me right over sideways.
I'm not playing with those balloon animals.
One of the gun channels I was watching the other day, they were shooting one of those lifted gummies. You know, that bleed and everything when you shoot them in the head and stuff. They shot it in the head, it exploded,
Yeah.
and out came the condoms full of blood. They used condoms to fill it with blood. He was like freaking out. He's like, ew! A bloody condom!
You might want to get that checked out.
There's a farm here. Must be there's getting some water out of the mountains. Are there's a nice big aquifer underneath. Yeah, I'm not going down there to check it out. I'm climbing already.
Yeah, because we got to get up over those mountain ridges that I still see they're red.
I don't even have to set.
They're starting to turn yellow.
I don't have to set 50 on.
I did it just to check that.
It is handy though.
Oh no, we're on the edge of them. Never mind. We don't even go near them.
We turn and go right.
I didn't zoom in. Yeah.
We go up, but we do have this right here. There's a valley we got to go up right here around 25.
I'm good to go. 15,000. Playing it safe today.
I'm at 10. Who the hell just rolled in behind me? Reaper.
Valley we're in. This is nuts.
This is awesome. It's just crazy looking.
I'm not going to say what it looks like.
P40F. Another one that's not showing it should. I have it. I haven't loaded it though. That's the biggest problem about starting a whole new system. If you haven't loaded it at all, it won't show at all.
How the hell am I staying in front of you?
Because I'm way behind everybody because they screwed up and stalled on the startup thing.
Yeah, but I don't know. I thought that plane was faster. I guess it's not.
And I got a freaking monster load of fuel on here. I got like 20,000 pounds of fuel.
My ground speed is 148.
I'm barely doing 83 knots airspeed at the moment.
Oh wow, I'm doing like 130.
And I'm not climbing. I gotta have a head. I gotta have a massive headwind. I'm gonna.
Are you live weather? That's probably
yeah.
Why
I'm live weather. I can barely turn 80 knots, 95, and I'm going nowhere. Yeah, we're gonna shut live. We're gonna shut live weather. I'm sorry.
Just like the other day, you were going backwards.
It was. That was bonkers. That's a little better. I'm up to 180 now. 109, 187, 107. I can't tell. I'm fighting shit out of this thing. Yeah, I finally gave up and turned off the weather. I wasn't going anywhere. That typical desert winds. Especially coming down off the mountains with the cold air from up top and the dry desert air. Creates massive winds. There's a road between Reno and Carson City in Nevada that the winds get so bad that they've literally built a truck route down in the trees along the base of the mountain so that way you don't get in the wind, because it blows trucks over on the highway. Not just once in a while, like all the time. They have big signs up close to trucks. They have to take the small back road that they built specifically for trucks not to get blown over going up that stretch of highway. The hell they call that? The Sierra Ridge or some shit like that.
Sierra Nevada?
It's the Sierra Wave. That's it. Sierra Wave. It creates this crazy looking wave of wind. They hang glide it and they glide it all the time. Paragliding, they use that, it just blows them way the hell up in the air. They have to have oxygen on to screw around up there. But it flips trucks. We're at 12.5.
I was playing that game again today, and it had a grumpy bear. As a grumpy bear, grumpy mole, and grumpy chicken.
I was playing the original YS today, and I think I got like 2/3 of the way through it in one day. I was cleaning the house.
YS? You said that the other day. I didn't know what that is.
YS is an RPG series, but it's it had its own, it had a real funky, when it first came out, it had its own funky combat system where you bump into the monster. And if you bump in head to head, it wins the fight, but if you bump at an angle, it had and it was old. We're talking like the Sega or TurboGrafx 16, I think is when it first came out. So it's old.
I was gonna say, is it 8-bit or 16-bit?
16. But yeah, it had a really cool mechanic. I mean, at first it's like, what is this thing going on? But once you get used to it, it's kind of fun. It's a lot of fun. And they carried it on for quite a while. I think it went all the way up to like 7 or 8. There's some new ones. They can still keep putting new ones out of the series. I'm just trying to gain enough altitude between now and when I get to those mountains so I don't fly into the side of them. And they keep getting downdrafts even with the live weather off.
I'm just watching Mrs. in the TNAV and seeing how high she is, and that's how high I'm going to stay at. She's at 14,000.
You're at 15.
Yeah, I'm just staying right here.
I'm almost at 14.
It took me half an hour just to get up here.
This big old beast is a handful. There's been 2 updates to that Learjet so far. So at least they're standing behind it, fixing shit right off the bat as fast as they can put out the updates.
Well, they don't want to deal with the negativity to it. Even though you say it's a beta or whatever, people don't care.
Yeah, well, you sold it. They expect a certain level of stuff to be there if they bought it.
Yeah, especially for $40.
Yep.
Alright, she's going up to 16. That's worrying me.
Regular TPH has it at 14.5. Oh, regular. What's she? Unleaded? You got regular unleaded TPH highs?
Yeah, she's coming back down. I'm letting the autopilot do it. I'm turning right here, so it looks like I'm safe. I was watching a YouTuber, little young girl that was Fly with K or something was her name. She was flying an old Piper.
Nice.
And she got new avionics put in it. And she had a new gauge for her engine. And it was showing her CHT or fuel flow, and she was freaking out. Like, I'm not supposed to be using 30 gallons an hour. Something's wrong here. So she turned around and landed at the airport and had the mechanic take a look at it. And he calibrated it wrong.
Oof.
So she was safe, but
Yeah, she was safe.
She was definitely smart to go back and be like, hey, am I leaking fuel or not? Because she was checking her fuel gauges.
The second your shit ain't right, you land. That's all there is to it.
And she was flying IFR to boot.
Wow. I follow roads.
Yeah.
I told my son, he said, I don't give a shit how often you fly or how good you fly. I just don't want to ever watch you on Blanco Lirio.
What is? I don't know what that is.
Blanco Lirio is a channel that reports on air crashes. Lon Brown, he does all the, he covers a lot of air crashes. He does a very good job with it. I don't think I had to be quite this high.
Uniform?
What's that?
Is that the guy that wears the pilot uniform?
No.
Okay.
Even though he is a full-blown pilot. He flies 777s and 747s. He's often reporting from a hotel somewhere. He really got big, which is funny because he really got big when he'd been doing the plane crash for a while, but when the Oroville Dam was falling apart, he lived there, near there, and kept flying over and getting the videos and shit. That's where his channel got really big. Yes, we have to love the Microsoft Flight Sim graphics. Yes, they are amazing. And I also have the Orbix South American mesh on top of that, so that does help. So welcome PTFS Indiana Airways. Welcome.
Yeah, yours looks fuzzier than mine.
What's that?
Like you can see the trees better. I'm looking at your video comparing it to me flying.
Oh.
Because I don't have anything downloaded for South America.
I've got the mesh. Mesh. It's like a big old boat for doing bush flying. We're supposed to be landing at this airport. I'm just about 10,000 feet above it. Yes. Is it marked? Probably. Yeah, we're going to land there and then just take the next little leg up to the other one. We had no places to land with these big jets and the big planes. Yeah, we were going to land there. You better dive for the runway, dude. It's all low level from there over anyways. I didn't figure we'd be putting these things down on stream beds.
Alright, I'm going to put it down to 10,000 then if you're saying that. It looks like it's pretty flat.
But I'm not putting the live wind back on. I probably should. That makes for a much more exciting landing. Why do I torture myself?
I was going to say, you already did for your takeoff. You're dirt.
I burned over a quarter of my fuel.
I'm right about at half a tank right now. Half of fuel load, let's put it that way. Oh, what's it say? Oh yeah, I got.
Been a long time since hand flown this long. Well, you could have gotten way up there and hit the autopilot, but where's the fun in that?
I'm having fun. Oh, I see the airport that they're at. Oh my. Are we landing there?
We're going to land at SAKZ. To be straight in from the marker.
Just say it. Sacks.
Sacks.
Alright, here goes nothing. I'm going to slip all the way down.
So you gotta slip it.
All the way down. Oh my. I got my flaps out and I'm just slipping.
Dip the wing. Whoa!
It's completely dipped. Dip, chip.
Oh, look at this valley. This is cool. I gotta watch my speed though. I don't know if I'll ever get slowed down by the time I get to the runway.
Ooh. What's better than butter? Because that was freaking awesome.
What's better than butter?
Yeah.
Parquet.
And that was parquet. If anybody saw me laying that was freaking awesome.
Butter. Parquet.
People in the back are like, did we land yet?
People in the back are like, can you go back up to 10,000 to get my stomach?
What do you mean 10,000? I came down from 15,000. I see aliens.
Somebody up near me in the Northeast that flies regularly up around Burlington has one. At least in the sim, has one in the sim.
Somebody's in the purple livery. The royal livery.
Don't even need full flaps in this thing. At half, it's already going slow enough to land.
What plane is that?
De Havilland. Caribou.
Caribou. I knew it was a de Havilland because it's a DH. I just didn't know what it was because it wasn't the Beaver.
Somebody
That's for
said
sure.
when they made the mistake the other day, the Beaver was up on the channel for or up on the marketplace for 3 hours.
Why?
Because somebody screwed up and put it back on the marketplace somehow.
Isn't it free?
Oh, not the Beaver. Yeah, the Twin Otter. Excuse me, the Twin Otter. So can't wait to watch this butter. Oh, it's not gonna be butter. It's gonna be bounce and hope for the best. A little bit of crosswind going, some rudder in there.
Just don't hit my little plane. You're in a jet. For me.
This thing can go so slow though. Okay, so it was beyond butter. That was butter. I blew it at the end, twisted my nose around. Yeah, that was a good landing. Decent.
And barn doors.
Wasn't too bad.
I used to say, fuck off. Now I say, that's
nice. It was supposed to be butter. Instead, I get told to fuck off. I see how y'all are. Every last... Oh, I can see Reaper's plane now. Alright. Coming through. There was a hell of a crosswind. I updated your pic using AI to animate it going. That's my... Every time I'm watching your streams, Brett, and somebody types in nice, I freak out thinking, oh shit, that's going to be on Brent's. And then I realize you have a different one. I'm always like, oh, not on Brent's. It's like, oh, wait. Okay, it's different. I think we'd be better off just taking off across the ground. That way. You can't land that well. I don't normally land that well. Until you don't watch me regularly. Usually I bounce pretty good. Or I slam in hard enough to have to replace the gear. At the very start of the stream, I stalled it on takeoff. Yeah. Icarus taking off just into the wind, literally. I'm gonna run over misses. She don't move. She's going into the wind with Icarus. Why use the runway? I'll just go into the wind. You better pull up before that ditch. I'm already off the runway. There we go. Flaps, flaps, my friend. Flaps, flaps. Oh, wrong button. Flaps. Here, flaps. I want to stall it this time. Once is enough. Now let's just chill over to the next airport. The last airport. Lucky you did not have the little 77 boys team. That stall would be bad. That's right, they crashed in the Andes and had to eat each other. Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, Stinky just knew I was landing. Little did she know that wasn't the final landing of the night. She's already barking to go out. Hey, Space Podcast, how's it going? There's a wild Icarus. I got a real quick. Yeah, I'm coming. Just a minute. I'm doing good. Yeah, that was Stinky. She's still with us for now. She's still here. It's raining, so she won't be outside very long. I can't believe it's raining and not snowing. It's almost January 1st. It's raining out there.
Next couple of weeks, it's going to get cold.
I hope we get snow before it gets really cold. You don't, the frost gets so freaking low in the ground. It fucks things up, especially when you're on a well. You gotta have that blanket of snow to cover to act as insulation so the frost doesn't go down too deep. Don't even mention 2024, I'm going insane. I got a lot of travel planned for 2024. Can't wait to see what he did. What did Big L do to the animated something? Let's go see what he did. I don't know what the hell I was saying, but that was funky looking. Oh, that's pretty cool. How long is left in the stream? 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Just long enough to go there. The little dirt strip out there. And Stinky's not back in yet. I'm just going to be right back. Gotta keep an eye on her. I really should put the heading hold on when I do that, but oh, it's all right. It's all good. Imagine in 5 years' time what we'd be able to do. Well, that's what a bunch of the actors are worried about because they're not going to need them. They're trying to figure out how to preserve their likenesses. So they'll just make movies without their likeness. They'll make movies with just generic likenesses. That would take my job? I doubt it. AI would have a little trouble changing the wheels on the car. I am working on an AI generated hologram stream. I'm all for it. We can do them while I'm gone. I still got to figure out how to do something while I'm gone. Nothing's coming out the way I want it to. Need the AI to fly the plane badly. That's the problem. So I got accepted into this Shorts Creators Program thing. There's that one here, exactly. I got, it's, like I said, I got accepted into YouTube Shorts Creators Group, or whatever the hell it is. Right off the bat, I'm pissed at them. They want you to use, well, we want you to post at least once a week, which is fine, that's not a big deal. But they want me to use their tools at least once a month by putting the music on there, putting the lettering on it. Well, as soon as they put lettering or music, they don't fucking go anywhere. Nobody watches them. Oh, I stall it all the time when I come into land. I'm terrible at that plane. First time I successfully landed it was the other day.
Yeah. Anytime I watch anybody's shorts that has that on there, I turn it off. I don't care for it.
You know, and part of their being in their program, they want you to do it at least once a month. I'm like, no. Because as soon as I put it on there, people don't watch it. That's what I said to them. I said, like, no. Every time I said, I'll have 2,000 views on a dog short. If I put, like, Merry Christmas on it the other day, which I figured people would watch it, went to 200. So it's like, no, I'm not going to put it, I'm not going to use it. Why would I lose 2,800 views because putting lettering on it?
Make it so small nobody can see it. It's on there.
Yeah, but they advise that you set up a separate channel for your shorts as it can affect your on-video channel. Look, they, according to their Shorts Creators thing, they don't even recommend that anymore because long form videos aren't generating any profit for them compared to what the shorts are generating for them. Not for us, but for them. So they're going to be all over the shorts. Well, thank you.
Yeah, because you can go through how many shorts in the length of one long one.
Dude, 4,000 views got 8 cents the other day. So it's like, yeah. You know, they're not making any money. They're driving subs, which is what I'm using. Well, I put this dog shorts out there because people like to watch it. It was originally for you guys to see what my dog does. That literally was what it's for. It wasn't for the short show. But it drives subs. I wasn't varying my age. The issue is they don't care about variation. I got $4.08 in shorts revenue from the last 28 days. Oh, I've gotten that on single videos or single shorts lately, but a couple of shorts, but they do generate, but not. They don't generate dick. They don't take any complaints. YouTube is some strange shit. But I'm not in it for the money, so it's not really that big of a deal. But the sheer fact that they want me to do something that causes me to get less views, it's like, no, I'm not using your tools. Your tools suck. Every time I use them, they don't do worth a shit. So it's not really an incentive to use them. There should be a little dirt strip. Oh, it's right there, isn't it? Oh, you got it. I guess. Oh, it's awesome. Your shorts are starting to take off. That's good. It's really weird. It depends on how many people with YouTube Plus watch them.
Take off, you hoser.
It all depends on how many people with YouTube Plus watch them. That's what determines how much money you make on them. Because obviously they can't show commercials in them. The time period's not long enough. Alright, where's this airport?
I think it's right in front of Icarus.
I'll be right off my nose somewhere. Shorts are a weird thing. It's like the other day, they have feed ads, yeah, but I've never even gotten a feed ad.
See it? It's right next to a road.
But you probably get feed. You don't get feed ads on the computer. You only get feed ads on the phone, I guess. But you gotta have millions of views a day to really make money on that shit. I like to think of it as a calling card that drives subs, which I don't, and I don't have an ad blocker. Interesting. I don't, and I don't have an ad blocker. I get no ads on the shorts feed. Is it that little track of dirt right there?
It's the one right in front of me.
Yeah, I don't see it. Okay. Man, I have only found this
I'm leaning on
live
it
stream
in
when I was
about
looking for a
10
live stream
seconds.
for the Bombardier Cure 400 in it, but I found this one. I like it, so I joined. Well, thank you. Thank you for driving, hanging out. Jump in anytime. You can fly along. They fly random planes all the time. A Bombardier. I still call it Bombardier. They were Bombardier when they made snowmobiles. Now they make jets and planes of Bombardier. Trains and jets. It's Bombardier. No, I'm using Microsoft's. What the hell's their, their Bing, whatever the hell it is? There's gonna be a little dirt runway. This will be fun. I think I'm too high. Bombardier is a horrible way to hunt. Bing Image Creator. Well, that's what I used for the grumpy old bastard.
That's what I used for my Christmas card this year.
Cool. Or the grumpy old traveler, not bastard. Grumpy old traveler. I sometimes get paid $1 for a short on a few hundred views. Yeah, 8 cents. That's what I was going to say. That they're so unpredictable about what they pay and what they don't. There's not like a set rate per thousand. There is no. You're going to get this many per thousand views. You're not, because you'd have one that's at 5,000 views with like 10 cents on it, and one with 1,500 views with $1.10 on it. Regular videos you get paid by ads, the number of views per ad. I don't think they make more money. They make more money for. I don't think they pay us more money. I think they make more money for YouTube because they're pushing the hell out of it, and there's a whole new generation of TikTok users that want their entire everything in their life to last 30 seconds. They got to be fun in bed when they get older. Yes, I went there. Why is everybody waiting for me? it's the last of this stream. Hopefully better this time. Well, we'll find out. I have this bad habit of reading the chat when I'm trying to land. Shorts can pay more if you take into account the amount of seconds of the video. Yeah, it's true. So I don't really do videos. I rarely do actual videos. Make way more per month. Yes, I don't do the long form videos. I make a little bit off of the people watching the old live, rewatching the live streams. Retard. Oh, look at that. Look at that. My flaps up so I can move. No, the river's not still flooded. Thankfully. Should be all ice by now, but it's not that either. It's just a regular old river tonight. Probably going to flood a little bit with all this rain we've had 2 days straight. Come on, turn. There we go. Oh, too far. Oh well. This is what it is. Oh shit. Why does it do that? Just bump it when I'm putting it away. So I want to thank Grumpy Old Bastard Squadron for flying along. Got Reaper, Icarus, Gunner, TPHI, Mrs. TPHI, and Mighty. I think that's everybody that actually flew along too. I don't think we lost anybody. Thanks, Grumpy Old Bastard Squadron. You guys are great. Thanks for flying along. You make it so enjoyable. And I thank everybody for hanging out in chat. Putting up with my shit. There's no rain here in Indiana. Oh, it's too bad. Because there is here. That's all we've gotten. So Happy New Year to everybody that's not going to be here for New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is going to be a 6-hour marathon. We're going to fly 3, 4, 5 different planes, whatever it takes to get where we're going. So I am going to have coffee in the morning. Thank you for the coffee. Oh, you just got off. Hey, Christopher.
17, you're not supposed to flap your arms.
What's that?
I said TPHI, you're not supposed to flap your arms. He said another fun night. Now my arms are killing.
He got that fancy new rig. He's too good for us now. Oh, shit. On that note, guys, really so much thanks, everybody. Oh, Mighty, I did not see that was a true coffee that you popped up. It didn't show up originally. Thank you, Mighty. Absolutely, for the coffee donation. I didn't even see it. We didn't even get a good. We got to do you a late good. I am so sorry. Did not see that. Was I out letting the dog out? What the hell? I'm terribly sorry. I feel like an idiot.
I'm feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
I'm sorry, Mighty. Really, I am truly sorry. I didn't see that till just now. So, it'll make good on that. We'll give you a double.
Better late than never.
We'll give you double good next flight. There's the bacon heart.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good night and have a good weekend. We'll see you Sunday if you're around. And thanks for flying. Well, have a good one. And I know where the button